All right. Grand Spartan here with another base design for you. Going to start off by showing you the restoration project that we have going on here in the wasteland. As you can see, all around us is wasteland, but these two blocks have been transformed, and lots of grass, lots of trees. Very time-consuming project. But this building is somewhat original state, added a good many more windows probably than it originally had, but as you can see the reflection in the windows there, thought that was kind of cool. This building I showed you in the previous video. It started out by looking something like what you see over there, and this is almost a finished project. See, a window is shot out there, missed a zombie. So this floor, you can actually make cabinets and put down as flooring. And at dual purpose, look, you can click on them and use them as storage even. So it can be flooring or storage. So that's that. Going to move on to this building down the street here. All of the curbs and sidewalks have been replaced. Even created a little road right here that goes in. This building you'll see all over the wasteland. These blocks that you see can be created. I think it's called Concrete Trim 2. So that's what that looks like. Everything is original, exception of the roof. I think the roof is maybe a bit different than its original. This building over here I'll show you is an original creation. Had to do something to fill the void, and there was an empty spot here, so created this building. It doesn't look quite as good without the torches inside to light up all the windows, but I had to take those out. There was some memory leak issue with all the torches in there. This was the base in the last video, and this is the new base I'm going to show you. One more building over here we're working on. This is kind of the ongoing project now. Still haven't planted the grass or any of that, but still working on that. So this is a new base. It is similar to the last video. The last video had a large version of this base and a very small version. The very small version that's right over there is all you'll ever need. I had a question in the last video: could it withstand a day 49 horde? You know, we've been through at least 6 or 8 hordes now with that building, and it works fine. You know, it holds up to anything they could throw at us. So this is the new design. I wanted to get away from the square design that I had in the last video, so I did kind of an odd shape here, and it works very well. I'll show you inside. Similar design where you can repair the spikes from underneath. I like that idea, especially when it starts the pit starts filling up. Down here is goes to bedrock. That's our mining shaft. Here is where you would go underneath to repair the spikes. Turn my light on so you can see a little better. You can also loot the bodies. I made the floor a little higher, a little closer to the spike level here, so it's easy to reach the bodies through the gaps if you so choose to do so. Up here this is your crafting room. You could have multiple rooms like this in the very center of the base. All the storage and fires and forges that you could ever need in this one area. So I'll take you out here. This is where you would loot the bodies and repair the spikes and fight the horde when they all fall in. And you know, you can see the ground level even if you crouch down. You can see up top there a bit. So that's what it looks like underneath here. A real quick tip here: if you're going to do something that you can walk in between with these pillars, you have to have 3 wide. And reason being is if it were only 2 wide, let's pretend that the poles were right here. You'd have your back. If there were zombies on both sides of you, the ones behind you would hit you because you have to be, if they're in here and you're shooting them or melee, whatever you're doing, you can't just stand real close to it because they can hit you about a block away. So you want to give yourself that cushion in between so they don't hit you. So that's why I did these 3 wide, and it's the same all the way around. There's 3 wide gaps, so I can just stand in the center here and be safe, and they can't touch me. So show you one more thing here. I'll take you up top, show you what you can. This is just an extra storage room. This is actually ground level, so we have the bars here to kind of protect protect you just a bit. Nothing too special going on there. Take you on up to the next level, which is the roof, and show you the same bar design going around the outside so that you can shoot down into the pit. Looks like that. You can walk all the way around. You can go out 2 wide. I may be able to actually get away with 3. Not quite sure about that. Never tried more than 2 because my spike pits are usually 2. So I just want to be able to reach out and shoot down like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Really good design. Works well. I still do recommend the smaller design that I showed you in the last video. If you have not seen that, you should go check it out. It's very small, but very, very effective. A buddy of mine plays on the servers. I actually created a replica of this base on the opposite side of the city, and yeah, works very well against the largest hordes, even just by yourself. Very easy to keep up with. Uses a very small amount of scrap metal to maintain the spikes in the pit. And it's something that I definitely recommend. Another bonus about having these go out 2 wide is, look, boom, I can jump off right off, and as soon as 4 a.m. hits, don't have to go through the underground system, get in and out. Once again, always make your entrance a little ways away from your base, and use a hatch in the ground. Never use a door on your base. That gives it a weak point, and the zombies will attack that weak point. They'll go for that. Made this 1 block higher than the last bases so they can pile a little higher without being able to hit this block here. So yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you like. Leave some comments down below, questions, and I'll see you next time. Take care.